Hello there. Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. Fuck modern gaming. Ain't nobody have time for modern gaming. This is my third session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Now I'm going to spice things up in this session, okay? I'm going to give you lovely people something different in this live stream of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because you've seen me play through this game twice now in a row. You want something different, you deserve something different, and that is what you're going to get in this live stream. So I hope that you enjoy. But until then, give me a moment as I just sort things out, as always, on the live stream, changing the thumbnail and sharing the live stream. So I won't be long. Just give me a moment, please. Currently in the progress of changing the thumbnail. Thumbnail has been changed. Oh, I've just realized I have to do something else as well, so give me a moment. Nonetheless, thumbnail changed. Now it is time to share the live stream at the Facebook, so more lovely people can have the opportunity to join the live stream. Ah, I knew it. Okay. I forgot to add session 2 to my playlist, because I actually have a playlist. If you've missed any of my live streams, you can check them out on my playlist. This is session 2, so now I just need to add session 2 to the playlist. And now we just need to save this session to my playlist, and we have done. I'll just double check that now to confirm. Yes, perfect. Well, hello there, Angel. I really like the new setup, Classic. Thank you so much, my good friend. I'm glad that you're liking my evolved YouTube channel. I'm glad that you are liking Classic Hits Gaming, and I'm glad that you like the latest classic game to feature on Classic Hits Gaming, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was originally released on arcade in 1989. And thank you so much for your support, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to join this live stream. I hope that you're keeping well. And also Chad Middleton and GGP as well. You are also very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming. As you know, this is your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is my latest session, session 3 of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live gameplay. How are you all doing? How is your day going, everyone? I hope you're all doing very well. Again, thank you so much for your continued support on Classic Hits Gaming. Thank you for taking the time to join this live stream. Please enjoy. And as I mentioned at the start of the live stream, because you've seen me play through this game twice now in a row, I want to add something new to this live stream. So look forward to that. Love the emoji chat. Chat, how was your day going? GGP, how was your day going? Angel, how was your day going? Is it worth getting Tekken 8? Yes, absolutely. Tekken 8 is a fantastic fighting game. Had so much fun playing as King. I mostly played as King because he's my favourite fighter in the franchise. I love his grapples. Some people cry when they're on the receiving end of King's grapples. I laugh when I'm the one carrying out those grapples. Story is amazing. There's no other word to describe the story of Tekken 8. So yeah, I would. Short answer is yes. I absolutely feel that it is worth getting. Without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, it's getting better now. Tekken 8. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. King Septic Eye, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? That's disgusting. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. God. Ugh. Moving on very swiftly. Oh, I almost forgot. I said this was going to be spicy. I said I was going to add something original into my third session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I will deliver on that promise. So I'm actually going to go to enhancements because I'm actually playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the KOWABUNGA collection, in case anyone was wondering. So this KOWABUNGA collection comes with some enhancements, including the option to set the starting level, the option to turn on God mode, which allows you to become immune to most damage and able to defeat most enemies with a single hit. Yes, let's do this to give you lovely people a different experience, a different viewing experience compared to the last two sessions. Better than Street Fighter 6 at least. Oh, absolutely, 100%. Street Fighter 6 story mode is just boring at times. It really is. So the story mode in Tekken 8 is far superior, and I just think the overall game is far superior as well. Wow, this comic overlay is awesome. It is. The art style of this KOWABUNGA collection is top notch, my friend. Kyle, welcome as always to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s and the 90s. Modern gaming can kiss my ass. Great to have you in the live stream as always, Kyle. How are you doing? How's your day going? This is my third session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm giving you lovely people something different to watch in this live stream by activating some enhancements and also something else to look forward to. So yeah, stay tuned for that in this live stream. SubGGP and Angel, welcome Kyle, hi chat. It's great to have you all in the live chat right now. So I'm going to turn on God mode. You can remove. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I had to be an IT guy. I had to be a tech support guy for a few minutes there. My apologies. Thank you for your understanding. So, yeah, what was I? So to keep things fresh in session 3 of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live gameplay, I'm activating some enhancements like God mode, remove penalty bombs, disables the penalty bombs for the game. Yeah, that's not really something that makes a huge difference, so I'm not going to bother with that. Nightmare mode toggles a mode in the arcade game that automatically increases the numbers of... Yes! Let's do that, because I have God mode turned on, don't I? And... let's just leave it at that. And yeah. I'm happy with those changes. And I hope that you lovely people are happy as well. It'll give you something different to experience. The last 2 live streams have been pretty much identical, apart from me playing as a different turtle. Speaking of which, I still don't know which is which. I haven't watched this cartoon properly since I was a kid. Many years ago. Well over fucking, oh my God. You're talking like 25 plus years ago. More, I'd say. I do know that the orange guy is Raphael. It's just the one turtle's name that has stuck in my head. But I don't know which is which from here. I played as the red turtle last night, so I'm actually going to play as the purple. I'm going to guess his name and call him Michelangelo. Am I right? I love how there's this. I love the diehard Turtles fans. It's so cool. So blue is Leo, orange is Michelangelo, purple is Donatello. I got it right, so didn't I? Didn't I say that? Wait, what? Red is Raphael. Someone told me that the orange guy was Raphael. I think. So purple is Donatello. Wait, I read it wrong. Blue is Leo. Orange is Michelangelo. So blue is Leonardo. Orange is Michelangelo. Purple is Donatello. And red is Raphael. Okay. I think it was Anthony, aka Coconut. Possibly. Yeah. Maybe Coconut was was wrong. I wanted to find the correct I wanted to find a correct way of saying that he was wrong. He was mistaken. He was mistaken. Okay. So now that's been cleared up, and thank you so much, you diehard Turtles fans. I love it. I love it. So this guy again, he is, let me see. Yeah. Anthony was drunk. So I'm gonna go as Donatello, the purple guy. Let me say, I'm going on this right here, right now, before I even start this game officially. I'm sorry for delaying the live stream. I'm so sorry. But that's what these like fake big YouTubers who get paid for this shit do. They draw out the live stream. So, at least I make it fun. Penny, aka Alfie Moon himself, all the way from the East End of London. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day, your busy night, to join this live stream. My 3rd session of a completely different classic game, this time, Alfie. We are in the 80s and 1989. We're in the arcade. We're playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is my 3rd session of this game. Alfie, how are you doing? How did your day go? Again, thank you so much for dropping by the live stream. Please enjoy the live stream. I'm going to learn. I'll read your comments in a second. I'm going to learn. So blue is Leonardo. Purple is Donatello. Just have this again. Sorry. So blue, Leonardo. Orange, Michelangelo. Purple, Donatello. And red. I'm going to forget it. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to forget it anyway. Yo, how are you? I am doing very well now. Thank you so much for asking, Alfie. What about yourself? I'm watching an interview while watching the streams. Ooh, intriguing. What is the interview? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, finally Friday, the beginning of the weekend. I'm okay. How are you? Well, glad that you're doing okay. Okay is better than not okay. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped to be in the 80s streaming this iconic arcade game with all of you lovely turtles. So yeah, let's get stuck in. With God mode activated and Nightmare mode activated as well. So once again, God mode will pretty much almost make me invincible, and Nightmare mode will increase the enemy count. So let's now play as Michelangelo. Did I get that right? No, fuck. It's not, never mind. See, I'm never going to get it. Donatello. I'll have to write it down. And that song never gets old. The soundtrack to my Saturday mornings as a kid. And of course, the soundtrack to literally when I was playing this game in the arcade. Let's throw in those coins. I'm loaded. I've got a suitcase full of coins. Let's fling those coins inside the arcade machine. 124. I'm fucking loaded. Marry Emmanuel Orthodox Bishop. Ah, okay. I've never heard of that individual, but pretty cool. Just say the one, the one with a shell. Yes, the one with a shell. Wait, they all have shells. Raphael is my favorite. Ah, was Raphael your favorite? I've played as him in the first. Yeah, my first session I played as. Shit, no, I didn't actually play. Oh fuck, man, I'm confused myself now. Have I actually played as Raphael yet? So I did. I played as Raphael. God Almighty! Last night in my second session. So if you want to check that out in my playlist. Okay, let's go.
Fire! Hang on, April.
Hang on, I'll be down there in a minute, April. God mode activated, mode activated. Look at those enemies, but look at the damage I'm dealing. So as you can see, because I've activated God mode, I am practically invincible and my attacks are more or less one-hit kills. Because I activated Nightmare mode, the enemy count has been kind of like doubled, really. That is to give you lovely people something different to experience. And also, God mode also helps with the live stream rolling along a lot quicker as well. Which is probably the main reason I did it, actually, to be honest. I keep forgetting that you can't pause by pressing start or in the PlayStation case options or what the fuck it's called. After you're done Ninja Turtles, I have a game recommendation. Ah, thank you for the recommendation. I'd love to hear what your recommendation is. I take on board all recommendations. And from time to time, I'll actually do a poll on my community tab. And what I will do is I will take note of at least 3 recommendations from my lovely viewers, and I'll basically put them as options that you can vote for in a poll, and the game that gets the most votes then becomes the next game in Classic Hits Gaming. I've done that twice so far, so I may do that. Sometimes I'll just look at the game that's recommended and say, yeah, that's a really cool game, I'm going to stream that, and I will, like the Yakuza. But unfortunately, I already have a game set up to feature next on Classic Hits Gaming after my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live gameplay. So my next gameplay actually will be the final gameplay. So I already have a game in mind. I actually teased it on my community tab a couple of hours ago as well. Sorry about that, but I will take recommendations on board, absolutely. I see my good friend, the Divine Void, has joined the live stream. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join this live stream. Session 3 of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live gameplay. How is your day going? Please enjoy the live stream. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. It's from 2004. That is a game, honestly, that I would not be into. I'm not really into the Dragon Ball series. I have to be brutally honest with you. But look, I appreciate all of you lovely people. I appreciate your support. So it is a recommendation that I will take on board, and it may feature in an upcoming poll on Classic Hits Gaming. Again, from time to time, I will take your lovely recommendations on board from all viewers, and I'll pick at least 3 of them, 3 of those recommended games, and I'll put them into a poll, and I will let people basically vote for one of those 3 games, and obviously the game that gets the most votes wins. So, but again, as I said, the next game has already been decided. So, unfortunately, the next game on Classic Hits Gaming will not be Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure, but it may feature at some stage in Classic Hits Gaming. And again, thank you for your recommendations. I take all recommendations on board. Chad Middleton says the Suffering game. Oh, sorry, that wasn't it. The Suffering game is no abandonware on PC. What's abandonware? You can no longer officially buy it. It's happening more and more, actually. The joys of modern gaming. Okay, I'll vote. Sound. Thank you for your understanding. No, I haven't promised that I'm actually going to have a poll like anytime soon, but it's definitely Dragon Ball Advanced. I'm going to screenshot that because I forget the name of it. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure will be taken on board as a recommendation, and it may feature in an upcoming poll. And if it gets enough votes, it may feature on the channel. Sup Divine Void, yo Divine Void, her Divine. Yes, here you are playing Turtles. While the UK gets raped by Muslims, literally. What an absolute retard. Welcome. Why would you welcome a retard like that? Chad. Honestly. Swiftly moving on, M. Bison, what are you talking about? Just a retard being a retard, really. It's so cool to see the enemy count being doubled. Imagine having a life so sad that you have to go onto TikTok and watch a video with no start and no end to determine how you think, essentially. Well, I must think this way and I must say these things because this guy that I don't even know on TikTok is telling me that I should feel this way. Don't trust the media. Don't trust the media. They're telling you how you should feel. They're telling you what you should do, bro. But wait a minute, I gotta go into TikTok and watch some random stranger telling me what I should do and what I should say. What a fucking retard. Imagine not being able to think for yourself. That is a sad, sad life. It's a sad existence. Anyway, back to the gameplay. April, I will save you because I am a god. God mode has been activated. Chad welcomed. Oh yeah, apologies. Sorry, Chad. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that was a bit. He said hi before the weather. Yeah, I see that now. I see that now. You divine bird. That person made me think of those protesters that block traffic. Man, protesters are idiots. At least, well, sorry, protesters are not idiots, but people that like stand on the left side of the street and the right side of the street, just shouting nonsense at each other, like they're absolutely dumb, retarded folks that can't think for themselves. You know. Hello, Penny. Was good. Amen. We are here for games, not politics. Exactly. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you wanted him block or since he had trolls like that before. Oh, no, yeah. No, you're fine, Chad. You're fine. I was just like, I was just going through the live chat and I just see welcome and I was like, hey, you know, this guy's a retard. Why would you welcome him? But it's fine. Imagine creating another account just to continue being a retard. Like, honestly, let me just go to this guy's channel. Vladimir Flashbang. More about this channel. Created on the 29th of June, 2024. Let's dressed in black with masks and weapons. Thank you, Chad. You saved me my tongue. I'm not even going to acknowledge what he's saying, to be honest with you. Maybe he needed to post that in a Concord, or probably. But you know what amazes me though about the far right is they can't shut up about how you shouldn't trust the media, how you should be a free thinker, bro. Think for yourself, bro. Don't trust the mainstream media, bro. They're telling you what you should feel. They're telling you how you should think. They're telling you what you should do. And they literally spend their entire miserable fucking lives on TikTok watching videos with no start and no end, telling them how they should feel and telling them how they should think. They wouldn't have an original thought if it actually fucking slapped the fake tan off their fucking face. I'm telling you, man. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, as Kyle said, this is a gaming channel. So we'll keep it rolling. They get their knowledge from they get their knowledge from some random fucker in TikTok that they've never met before in their life. And they think that they're having an original thought, but they don't realize there's thousands of other people watching those TikTok videos, reacting in the intended way that the uploader, do you know what I mean, intended. It's sad. It's a sad life that people can't actually think for themselves. And the exact same can be said for the left wing as well, the far left liberals. Because they watch TikTok videos and other videos across social media. They follow hashtag trends. They watch the news. And they feel, well, this is what I have to fight for. I have to fight for this. I mean, 5 minutes ago... 5 minutes ago, they were biting into a Big Mac. 10 minutes later, they're a vegan. Because social media says be a vegan. So the left-wing liberals are no different. They also have to be told how to think. Yes, brother, we are here for games and a good time and also a good chat with each other. Exactly, exactly. Let us remind ourselves why we are gathered here tonight to experience the wonders of classic gaming and to shit on the face of modern gaming. You know, it's good to have haters. A great man once said, "You have enemies, good. It means you stood up for something." No, that person wasn't hating me. That person just wanted me to satisfy their agenda, to rant and rave. Um, they wanted a reaction from me. It wasn't so much that they were hating me or my content. It was more like, let's get Johnny talking about something, you know. But it's not going to work, though, is it? Does Street of Rage 4 have God mode? Interesting question. I actually don't know. Possibly. Remember, I got an update after the launch of the game. It might have God mode. I don't know, to be honest with you. This game reminds me much of Dragon Ball Advance Adventure. I'm not lying. Really? So, well, there's lots. I mean, the beat 'em up genre is a pretty popular genre. It has a lot of games in the genre. You could even say it's saturated, like the online hero. But you don't see a whole lot of them now in terms of mainstream gaming, in terms of AAA blockbuster gaming, blockbuster game, yeah, whatever. It's mostly kind of indie games now that you'd see kind of side scrolling beat 'em ups. But side scrolling beat 'em ups were very popular in the 80s, both on arcade and console. So you see a lot of games like this actually. It's absolutely class. It's A class. They're kind of exactly the same, just different story. More or less, actually, when you stop and you think about it, like Double Dragon, Street of Rage. There's another one called Renegade. There's one called oh, what was the other one? Something City, I think. I think you actually play as girls. Again, before Sweet Baby Inc. rocked up in their prams, shaking their rattlers and crying, "Diversity, equality."
Tonight I dine on turtle.
Tonight wine and dine with kings and queens on pork and beans. I actually got the phrase this time. Oh my god, look at the amount of enemies. They're like wasps. I'm actually really impressed by the visuals of this arcade game. Like, this game came out in 1989 on arcade. I was so glad this game actually made it, like cut the 80s requirement, because I really wanted to showcase an 80s game. So I didn't know whether this came out in the 90s or not, because I played it in the 90s in the arcade, but it originally released in 1989. So I was happy enough that I could
Keep the time.
feature an 80s game for a change. You basically fight monsters in the forest and fight in tournaments. So yeah, I mean they kind of change. Like most genres do that. Like Resident Evil is like Silent Hill, but it's more psychological and like kind of like vice versa. Yeah. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure is better. Wukong Broken Myth. Haha, I love it. I can just, I can sense, so many people being triggered across the world with that comment. How could you have an opinion about a game that's different to mine? How dare you? You're wrong. Your opinion is wrong. I don't like your opinion about a game, so that makes it wrong. I can just imagine all the people, you know what I mean, reacting to that. But yeah, Wukong is just another Souls type game, and it has plenty of bugs because people have become normalized now by games that are released broken. The joys of modern gaming. But look, it looks beautiful, so it has to be great. It has to win Game of the Year because it looks beautiful. It's a fucking game that released in 2024. like, of course it's going to look beautiful. You know what I mean? It's amazing, people. I'm telling you. Chad, do you know Dragon Ball? Yes, you're a G. I feel left out now. I'm joking. This is good for the 80s. Absolutely. Like, background art still floors me. Kyle is impressed by the background. Maybe I should spend the rest of the live stream just showcasing the background art for Kyle. Also, kind of on that note, actually, maybe this is a little bit of a tease. Don't forget as well, I'll be showcasing and something else as well, different in this session. So look forward to that as well. God mode and Nightmare mode are not the only new features that I'll be showcasing in this game. Metal Slug had great background. That's actually one game I have not played is Metal Slug. My dad used to play this. Really? People just go by the visuals for Johnny. I know. I know. I actually used to watch Dragon Ball Z, I think, as a kid on Cartoon Network. Oh my God. Can we have a moment to remember Cartoon Network? I remember like summertime on my summer holidays from school, and you know like you'd be up later. So the Cartoon Network used to be on like quite late. But like late for like a 9-year-old, you know? So like maybe like I don't know, maybe like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That was late for me as a 9-year-old. Turning on Cartoon Network and watching Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember very much about it really, to be honest with you. Just the blondie spiky guy. That's about it. Oh, Cartoon Network. Those were the fucking days. Yes, that was good. My dad would have Dragon Ball CDs and Pokemon CDs. Your dad is a legend. He is a legend. Story simple, Johnny. Of Dragon Ball.
So, who put the lights out?
Who put the lights out? It was him. I'm dead, and I hit him once and he died. It's playing God mode is so funny. I am a god. The original story starts off with a monkey-tailed kid. That is the guy that I remember. When you said monkey tail, it just reminded me. Who was a badass fighter and teams up with a scientist girl to find Dragon Balls. And if you find them and put them together, you get a wish, which can basically be anything. You've noticed that a lot of like storytellers, like within movies, games, cartoons, whatever, they always kind of like recycle kind of themes like that. Do you know what I mean? Like you must find the crystals, you must find the stones, you must find the emeralds, you must find the Dragon Balls, you must find, you know what I mean? Something, and you forget them all, all your wishes will be answered, your wildest desires will be fulfilled. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, it's such a recycled theme. Like it's not a bad thing. Like it's quite funny when you think of it. Do you know what I mean? The main thing about this channel I love is that we can talk about good games. Thank you so much for that feedback. It's very much appreciated. It really is. And I actually, yeah, it's actually something that I actually kind of suppose like take pride in. Actually, is chatting to everyone in the live chat and not just ignoring people and not just kind of giving people like kind of like, you know what I mean, like giving people a kind of like one word reply. This isn't about me. This isn't about me. You know what I mean? If I wanted to play a game, I'd play the game offline. You know what I mean? This is about me sharing my experience of playing the game with all of you lovely people. This is about me shining the spotlight on these classic games with all of you. And obviously chatting to you all. You know, not just about games, but just like, you know, what's going on in your lives as well, you know, like appreciating everyone who takes the time to join the live stream. So, you know what I mean? I think what this is. So thank you for that feedback again. I'd wish for lots and lots of money. Oh, there's more to life than money. A lot of people have, and I'm going to go deep here now, but it's the truth. And sometimes you have to be blunt when it comes to the truth. A lot of people have actually ended their lives and they were rich. They had everything they wanted financially, but they didn't have what they wanted emotionally and they killed themselves. So money is not everything. But I mean, I see where it comes from. I see where it comes from. OG shows hit different, and games they absolutely do. Stories like that usually follow the hero's journey structure. They do. Have a great night, everyone. I'm heading out now. Chad, thank you so much for taking the time to join the live stream. Have a great night, Chad, and I'll catch you in the next one. We can just chill and watch a game and talk about interesting things. That's it. That is what you can expect from Classic Hits Gaming. Good night, Chad. See you, Chad. I'd wish for the world to be perfect again. I don't think the world was ever perfect. To be honest with you, Alfie, but I see what you're saying. I would wish that um, we would remove the shackles and barriers that prevent us from loving each other and being human and just enjoying life. I'm not going to go too in depth with that, but you can let your imagination, you know, fill in the blanks. I mean, I'm talking about, you know, there's a video game character that has impacted me in many ways, and that is the boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. So I'm talking about I'm talking about like borders, I'm talking about countries, I'm talking about political factions, I'm talking about left wing, right wing, I'm talking about, you know, LGBTQI plus A like labels, I'm talking about like, you know, all of those things. Just yeah, I just would like people to just be themselves and just get on with everyone and yeah, basically. Um but this is God's plan, so I will not change a thing. Yep, there's a lot of things we can't change. I mean, even if there was any atheists in the live chat right now, or if you had your like version of God or whatever, I mean, you cannot disagree that there are things in life that we cannot change, you know? So sometimes we just have to let, as you put it, like God's plan, just come into effect. You know what I mean? Take care, Chad. By the way, are you a follower of Christ, Penny? Me too. I'm gonna get Yakuza on Switch. Um, 20 or digital only, but like a lot of us don't really care today about like. Do you, I think sometimes like digital has its advantages because maybe Smiths or your local video game store, if you're, you know, obviously like to my international viewers, your local video game retailer, because Penny will know Smiths, GGP will know Smiths, and my UK viewers will know Smiths. Um, Sometimes they won't have the game physically, so having the option to get the game digitally, you know, it comes in handy. It can be a lifesaver at times. 20 or for Yakuza remake. I think it's actually a bargain, to be quite honest with you. So I think you will like it. Yes, loads of characters have inspired me about things. And to think, like, when I grew up and I went to school as a kid, and I'm sure a lot of you had similar experiences, like teachers would come out and say, like, oh, video games will destroy your brain, and then, shit like that, to be honest with you. Some people may think it's weird, but Dragon Ball is basically also like um, the friends we meet along the way and long hard journey, a bit like Pokemon, like the Pokemon animated series as well. Isn't there going to be a Yakuza movie, a Yakuza series on Amazon Prime, I believe? Yes, I am an Orthodox Christian. What actually is an Orthodox Christian, if you don't mind me asking, Alfie? I've heard the term, but I'm not quite sure I know what is your belief system as an Orthodox Christian? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I think Yakuza is perfect the way it is. Um, certainly is. I love that game. Uh, you just became my bestest friend, Penny. Ah, exactly, Johnny. Yeah, Pokemon. I mean, like when Ash retired, so to speak, like people were literally crying because of like the journey that they went on. As even the viewers watching the show felt like they were actually on a journey, and they met friends over the years who watched that series. But the characters in the show as well, like, I mean, their journey was like so long, and they've been through so much together, and they've met so many different people, and overcame so much challenges, you know. At times their friendships were tested as well. So yeah, you're actually spot on there. Like a lot of those kind of shows have themes about like friendship and a long journey. Like not a literal physical journey, but more so like a mental journey. So for anyone who has just joined the live stream and wondering how the hell am I destroying enemies with one hit? That is because I have activated God mode to keep things fresh. My last 2 sessions were me completing this game, and they were identical to each other, other than me playing as a different ninja. So I wanted to activate God mode to give you something different to experience. And stay tuned as well. I also activated Nightmare mode, which doubles the enemy count. Obviously not the bosses, because that would be insane. And also stay tuned as well in the live stream for something.
Come and get him, yell brain.
Something else to look forward to that is fresh and different compared to the previous sessions. Different to being it's different to being a Roman Catholic. Oh, okay. We don't pray to Mary. He's been 10. He's been 10 for all of his life. It's what I'm interested. I'm interested in the differences between an Orthodox Christian to a Roman Catholic or catalog a Roman Catholic. Oh my God, man! Oh my God, it's time for them to go to sleep. A Roman Catholic. Jesus Christ. What are the actual differences? Again, if you don't mind me asking. So I know one of them is you don't pray to Mary. I was sad in the end. We can't get a good show like that anymore. Yeah, I don't think you can beat the original animated series, if you ask me. What I love about older games is that I don't feel stressed about collecting achievements or trophies. You know what? That's actually a very good point, actually. Because I love playing classic Spyro the Dragon. and getting all the gems and saving all the dragons and collecting all the dragon eggs in Spyro 3. But like, yeah, a lot of modern games, when it comes to collecting stuff, it's like, oh, bother. It doesn't make it doesn't feel as fun. That's a very good point, actually. I like that point. Divine Void. I remember watching Ninja Turtles as a kid. Same here. It was my Saturday. That was how I spent my Saturday morning, along with other cartoons as well, of course. Like Fox Kids. I don't know if anyone remembers Fox Kids. Oh my God, man. 90s. I mean, I always say I'm not a big comic book guy, but holy fuck, man. I spent my childhood watching animated Hulk, Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, Fantastic Four, pretty much every Marvel animated cartoon. Oh my days, man. And of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. I'll explain. Thank you. A Roman catalogue might buy me some sandals. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Slumber party at Johnny's. Yes, you're all invited. You love Spyro. Oh, Alfie, you are even more of a legend. Oh my God, Spyro the Dragon, arguably my favorite PS1 game of all time. We don't worship the Pope. We believe only Jesus is the head. You know what? I actually think I've actually become an Orthodox Christian right here, right now. I've always felt very strongly about why the fuck do we like. That's spot on. Like in terms of worshiping the Pope, I would be completely on board with that. Not worshiping the Pope. Like the Pope is not Jesus. The Pope is not God. And also, as well, you know the way there's so much hatred now towards the Catholic Church. So therefore, a lot of people hate Jesus and they hate God because of what the Catholic Church did in the past and because of how they change. Literally, like you could even say, like regulations. A lot of people hate the Catholic Church because the Catholic Church won't let me marry and I'm same sex. The Catholic Church won't let me do this because of ABC. Exactly, the Catholic Church. It isn't God, it isn't Jesus. So people need to wake up and realize that it's actually the Catholic Church that are making these decisions, not Jesus or not God. And that's a really good point about worshiping. Why should you worship the Pope? He's not God. He's not Jesus. That's a really good point. I like that point. It really that has stuck with me now because exactly. X-Men was class. Gambit was my favorite back in the day. We pray to only Jesus. I really get that. I actually get that. I mean, I'm not the biggest religious person going. I don't believe in the God. I believe in a God. As in, I don't believe in a branded God. I don't believe that going into church is like going into McDonald's. If you know what I mean, as you put it there, like I don't worship. Oh look at me, I'm a head of the church, like, because I'm going to manager of the Catholic Church. You know what I mean? You're like, you know what I mean, like. So I just believe that there is a divine entity out there, call him God, whatever. You know what I mean? So my belief system is I believe in a God, a divine entity that has created the world and everything in it. And I respect everyone's views, whether they're atheist, whether they're Jewish, whether they're Muslim, whether they're Christian, all the different types of Christianity. I respect everyone's religion, but that's my belief system. But I'm so on board with your belief system. An Orthodox Christian sounds so genuine, you know. We are getting hit. Orthodox priests can get married. Good. Hail Mary is actually in the Bible, but it's not a prayer. It's a thanks to Mary, but Catholics change it. Do you know what? I think if people actually, I haven't researched it, but I think if people actually took the time to research this topic, I think they may be surprised. I think the Catholic Church may have changed their fucking, like, I think the Catholic Church have changed religious texts and guidelines, whatever term you want to use. They have changed more times, I think, than any other religion. There is something very concerning about that. And as you put it, the head of the church, the Pope. I mean, why would he be considered the head of the church? The Pope can be anyone. I can become the Pope if I really wanted to. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And then everyone worships the Pope. It's concerning that they change so much. It's interesting that they change so much. I try to practice Buddhism. Buddhism is actually supposed to be a really peaceful religion as well. I think the world needs that, actually. I enjoy Buddhism. I have respect for it. I don't know very much about it, but it definitely sounds like a really peaceful religion. In the Bible, it never says Jesus' birthday. That's a good point as well. Everyone just assumes, oh, Christmas is the 25th of December, the birth of Jesus. You know what I mean? In the beginning, I wanted to be a Buddhist, but that was only because I was a crazy anime weeb growing up. What the fuck? Okay. It's not talked about usually, since it's about removing ego from things. It doesn't come up often. Okay. Christmas is a Norse pagan religion. That's the thing about it. If you actually look at if you look at all religions, actually, they all have ties to like kind of Greek and Norman gods as well, actually. So yeah. I actually find it really amusing, fucking hilarious, when the scientific community are so confident and so determined to shut down people's belief systems and saying there is no God, show me proof, show me definitive proof there was God. But that same scientific community believes in multiple genders when there is literally only 2 genitalia. So I would say to those scientific communities, show me a 3rd or 4th or 5th, show me multiple genitalia, and I will believe in your multiple genders. You know, I just find that really funny. It's fucking hilarious, it really is. Orthodox Christian has different Christmas. January 7th, why that specific date, though? Also, I'm not actually not from an Orthodox family. God found me. Yeah. Well, here's something I got. You have a phone, right? I do, but I'm just gonna say, I would. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until you. Okay, I won't comment for a bit until I. Well, the phone has a. Oh yeah, okay. I thought, yeah. The phone has a creator. It does indeed. Yes, everything has a creator. Everything is created. That's the thing. Creation. That's the very. That's actually, yeah. Everything is created. Nothing just appears. Everything is a start point. I actually like where this is going, actually, because it's probably one of the biggest. I think one of the biggest ways to actually prove the existence of a god. Because obviously, the scientific community will say, a Big Bang created everything. But I think that sounds more silly than believing that some entity created us. I mean, if you look at even science, biology, if you look at how we were created, You know what I mean? Like life, like actual like life, like how our babies created. I mean, like, you know what I mean? We didn't just end up here. We didn't just like, there wasn't a flash and little Alfie, just appeared. Little Johnny appeared. Little Chad appeared. You know what I mean? Um, so I think it is more silly to believe that a Big Bang, created life than to believe that there was some kind of like divine entity that created things. Anyway, the point is, everything is created. Yeah. Oh God. Let's see your source history. Oh my God. How to get better at Fortnite? Joke. I don't play Fortnite. It was invested. A second, no. It was invented by something. My light bulb was invented by something, and I know people say, "Where does the Bible talk about the dinosaurs?" I'm sure if people looked at the Bible, they'd say, like, where does the Bible talk about cockroaches? Does it mean cockroaches just don't exist? Where in the Bible does it talk about like I'm sure, like, I mean, people get so fixated on things, That's funny because I find that funny when people get so fixated on something.
I owe you one.
You do, April, and you still haven't paid up. God mode is so fucking satisfying. Oh my God, look at all them.
Do not lose this time.
But the Bible doesn't explain every aspect of history. As I mentioned, I'm pretty sure that the Bible doesn't mention cockroaches. So what difference is there between the Bible not mentioning dinosaurs and the Bible not mentioning cockroaches? You know? Think about it. Satan fell from heaven. It was like a meteor. Um, what killed the dinosaurs? Boom. The meteor killed Satan. I'm actually fascinated by the story of Satan, actually. Of Lucifer, of the fallen angel. Because Lucifer, Satan, devil, whatever name you want to give him, he was essentially God's executioner, right hand man, sergeant, whatever title you want to give him. And he would basically, like, if you didn't like follow God's way, if you didn't like obey the rules, like he would come down and kick your ass. Basically, that's what that was originally like his purpose. But then there was a war. You see, God didn't like the way that humans were like God. Oh, sorry. Lucifer didn't like the way that God viewed humans, and like he wanted to give them free will, and like, he trusted humans, and he was basically like praising humans. And Lucifer felt like, why are you praising these humans? And obviously that caused a big war up in heaven. Lucifer gathers his angels. God has his angels. There was a big massive fight, falling angels, one of them being Lucifer, the head of those falling angels. And yeah, I'm fascinated because look around you. Was he wrong? Was Lucifer wrong to say that we shouldn't trust humans? We shouldn't give humans free will? Why are you praising humans? Look around us. Everyone says, why did God allow this to happen? Why didn't God save us? Why didn't you? Why didn't you as us humans save us. Why? I mean, who's causing these wars? Okay, people say, "Oh, it's religious war," but I mean, still, it isn't God that's coming down, setting fucking. It isn't God that's nuking countries. It isn't God that's dropping bombs on innocent children. It isn't God that's knifing people on the streets. You know, it isn't God that's corrupting people's minds. It's humans. So I'm just going to say this. And I know I don't know how people are going to feel about this, but I actually agree with Lucifer. I'm not fucking saying I'm a Luciferian or a fucking Satanist. These fuckers are retards. These fuckers are retards. I'm not going to fucking start fucking drawing pentagrams around my front room. Because that's just people just retards, just watching too much fucking movies, too much fucking YouTubers, and the dark web too fucking much. But I just think that Lucifer's view on humans, I actually agree with. Humans are the biggest fucking problem in this universe. Yeah, sorry, mini rant over. Sorry, where was I? Oh dear God. LOL, my old math teacher told us about that. Imagine being so beautiful, robe full of gems, God's elite, and still get butthurt at God. Come on now. I know he had it all, but he was a top angel, the favorite, the captain. But he thought, no, I want to be God. I'm too perfect. Satan hated them. He hated humanity, and I don't blame him for hating humanity. I mean, if God can be God, why can't Lucifer or anyone for that matter feel the same way? Just saying. Then he tricked angels to believing him. What's to say that he tricked them though? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What's to say that he tricked them? Maybe he didn't trick them. Maybe they just believed him. Um, would you rather? Would you rather us being God's slaves? I think slave is a. I think it's like this. I mean, is are you a slave to your teacher? Are you a slave to your parents? If anyone working is listening to this, are you a slave to your boss? Are you a slave to your partner? Are you a slave to orders and rules? Are you a slave to the law? What's the difference? I don't think God had any plans on having us wear a collar, and I don't think he was going to walk us around like some kind of fucking BDSM shit, like you know. So maybe we should have been more controlled. Maybe we shouldn't have had free will as much as we do. You know, just saying, just saying. That's just my personal view. That's true. Angels were created to obey us. Um, Satan was upset because we were created from dirt, and when he was created from light, imagine obeying dirt. I'll be honest, I don't know the full extent of the whole Lucifer, God, falling out. But I just know that he didn't like the fact that humans were giving free will. Satan isn't in hell or heaven, or Satan is walking the streets. Exactly, Alfie, free will. God doesn't make the world the way. Exactly, it's not God's fault, and it isn't. I mean, people say, and equally, people say that like religious folk. You hear me? Religious folk then would say that that the Satan is the cause of all this. Satan is the cause of evil. No, humans are. Humans are. Um, exactly, Penny. Well, God gave us free will. If He didn't, what will be? Well, like I mean, I don't think. I personally know, Penny. I don't see where LGBTQIA plus comes into this. Now, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna try it out there. Um, the thing is, though, like, how is it any different? Like, so, like, free will. Like, do we even have free will anyway to begin with? Like, because like, you know, we still have to answer to someone, or we still have to answer to a system of rules, a system of laws. Um, there's a mold that we all have to. you know, fucking fit into in life as well. So, I look at the world and I just don't see a difference, to be honest with you. And again, these are all just my personal views. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting anyone to agree with me or anything else. This is a fun little Bible study we're going on now. I know, yeah. Just like Shang Tsung, he doesn't do anything besides tempt people. It's us that gives into that temptation. Well, Shang Tsung is just an asshole. You know, Shang Tsung is just interested in himself. He's getting other people to do what he wants to do. You know, he just doesn't want to do it himself. I don't know. There's this one aspect that interests me, and it's the fact that Lucifer didn't trust humans. He didn't want God giving humans all of this kind of like attention and free will. And I'm just saying, I look around the world right now, and all I'm saying is, I don't think he was wrong. I don't think he was wrong on how he viewed us. That's all I'm saying. I'm doing learning about it. It's not a topic I know much about, so I didn't. I'll be honest, I don't know much myself either. Just that one aspect that I discussed. Religion is like always a perspective thing. It's nice to learn about people. So, oh, absolutely, because Satan had to obey us. But why would anyone want to obey humans? I mean, what is so special about humans? What did we like? I mean, look at us. All we've ever done is cause wars, and division, and fighting each other and separating each other. And I ain't talking about the last 10 years. I'm talking about the beginning of time. And it's humans that has done all that. Not a divine entity. But humans. And again, that's just how I view things. The world looks like crap because so many people are turning away from religion. I actually have a different perspective on that divine divide. I don't think that it's that people are turning away from religion. I think that people are warping religion and misinterpreting the message of these religions to satisfy their equal warped ideologies, and personalities. So I don't think it's a case of people turning away from religion. I think people just don't understand the message of religion. The best thing we can do now is forgive others, look after people in need. Yeah, that is a very good trait to have. You know what I mean? I don't think you have to be the biggest religious person in the world to have a mentality to forgive others and look after people in need. You know what I mean? There's a thing someone said is, what would Jesus do? Yeah, the iconic question. Like if you're about to do something you shouldn't, sometimes think, what will Jesus do? I wish it was that. I wish it was a case of like, I'm starving. I wish I could just turn one loaf of bread into many. In the Bible, God legit destroyed cities because of their sinful ways. Yeah, apparently so. Not even following it. If God had sent Jesus to save us, God would have probably nuked us. Well, I mean, we're nuking ourselves. We're nuking ourselves, literally. So don't forget, towards the end of this session, I'll be delivering to you, lovely people, something new from this game that you haven't seen in the previous sessions. Look at these one-hit kills, these one-hit kicks. And they actually hoverboards, I wonder. I hear that people are using religion for war. Me too. Again, people are misinterpreting religion. They're not getting the message. There's one universal message of, I think, pretty much every religion, and it's love. And I don't know how people can't see that. And why they are extremists in every religion. You will find extremists in every religion. I don't mean to offend anyone here with my next comment. Okay, I really don't. But I have to be blunt, and I'm only stating facts. They are extremist Muslims. Now, let me again rephrase that. Extremist Muslims that believe that literally blowing people up, including themselves, is what God wants, is what Allah wants. It's for Muhammad. That is just warped beyond words. That is literally their warped view on the message of religion, the message of love. I'm going to go into a building and blow up innocent children, including myself, in the name of Allah. That is disgusting. And again, it's humans doing that, not Satan. It's humans that are doing that. So yeah, I mean, religion is a cause of many, many fucking wars and violence and everything else in between. And it's all caused because of people misinterpreting the message of religion. Religion is culture, but they're taking it to war. I think religion is a personal way of life. That's how I would put it. I think there's another reason many people turn from God. You have to give up your sinful ways. Interesting. How many people are willing to give up drinking, porn, being hateful? No. That's a very good point, actually. And you know what? It actually pisses me off when someone is being, I suppose, when someone is quoting religion to me, when someone is low key pushing their religious beliefs on me, but then they're doing everything that they're not supposed to be doing. If they're so religious, then why are they doing these things? So that's a really good point, Divine Void. That pisses me off, actually, to be honest with you. That's also very true. Peace, exactly, Kyle. Peace. Yes, that's true. Without love, what are you? Without love, you are empty. That's literally a fake. Yeah, exactly. It is 100%. I should stress that as well. It's a fake Muslim. Again, as I said, like if that is their view of love, and if that is what they think, Allah wants from them, what Muhammad would want from them, then it is fake and it's warped. Exactly. I couldn't stress that enough. Allah would not want you destroying buildings or blowing up innocent people, for that matter. Do you think God is happy of all the war? Honestly, do you want to know my view of what God thinks right now? I think he's gave up. I honestly think he's gave up. I mean, literally, how many chances would he have given? Sends down his only son. You know, he literally has to kill himself for us, and we still fuck up every single day of the week. I think he's thinking to himself, you know what? Maybe Lucifer down there was right the whole time. That's personally what I think, anyway. So I mean, happy with all the war? I mean, I don't think he is, and he's probably pissed off that people are blaming him for all this when it's fucking humans that are doing it all. People give up when they think it's hard. Very, very true. Kevin, make love, not war. Exactly, Kevin. Well said, Kevin. Well said. And welcome to Classic It's Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. This is my third session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the classic 1989 arcade game. Good to have a live stream. Jesus forgives. God doesn't want us to push religion. He wants us to spread his word and spread love, more importantly. He's a hero who sacrificed himself for the villains. That's a nice way of putting it, actually. God laughs at the wicked. I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to like annoy you, but I actually think that maybe it's actually Lucifer that's laughing, because he was right. Look what happened when humans got free will. That's all I'm saying. That's really the only point that I'm trying to make. Look at what happened to humanity when they got free will, when they were, you know, made in the image of God. Made in the image of God now, and now literally, like, you know, the amount of body modifications that we are inflicting on ourselves, you know, from something as simple as a fake tan to literally a sex change, to fucking, you know, like fucking Botox or whatever else in between. I mean, is that the thanks that humanity, you know, gave back? You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a point that I'm making there, and I hope that's the point. I'm not going to go on about it for the rest of the live stream, but there's a point in there, and I just hope that people understand the point at the very least. They don't have to agree with my point, but I just hope that you understand the point at the very least. How old are you, Penny? He is very, very knowledgeable. A very wise young man indeed is Alfie. It's stated in the Bible. Yeah, he is laughing at us the way he can trick us. He's not tricking me anyway, put it that way. I don't know if he's tricking other people. I don't think he's tricking anyone, to be honest with you. You know, that's just my personal belief anyway. A very wise young man. At least free will gave us awesome video games. That's true, I suppose. Well, modern gaming though, would have come into it there. Like, not me. He is.
Hang on, guys! We gotta save Splinter.
I will say, Splinter. Let us read the comments. Modern gaming makes it bad, yeah. There you go. Yes, I am 14. Yes, he is indeed. But yeah, so I was merely making a point on Humans are the ones that fucked up this world, not God, not Lucifer. That's ultimately my point. You know, that's ultimately my point. And yeah, so I don't want to, I don't want to cause any friction between any of my viewers. I don't want to be going on ranting and raving and everything else in between. But you know, that's just basically how I feel. Um, keep that love for Jesus. Bring in bright when you get older, my friend. I got some lovely people in the live chat. I got some lovely viewers, some lovely subs. One love to everybody of all walks of life. Exactly. That's it. Like that's how I view um life. You know, just love people. Doesn't matter what their religion is. Doesn't matter what their race is, their gender, their sexuality. And I always say that. Like I'm probably the most misunderstood person on YouTube, and I actually firmly believe that to be the case because I am so opinionated in a unique way that people just don't get me. Like the amount of times I have actually spoke openly and bluntly about the LGBTQIA plus corporation that I call it now. I have spoke so openly about them. I have criticized them. I have not held back on my views on them. And people take that as, oh, Johnny must be homophobic. You know? Because if you have strong criticisms against this corporation, then you must be homophobic. But the reality is, I don't have a problem with anyone's sexuality. Why would I? Why would it bother me? Why does it affect my life, who you love, and how you spend your time alone with someone you love? Why would that bother me? So people's sexualities does not bother me the slightest. It doesn't. I don't look at them any differently. Why would I look at them any differently? You're the same person you were prior to me knowing what your sexuality is. So I suppose to cut long story short there, I'm not homophobic. I just feel very strongly that the LGBTQIA plus community is not a community, it's a corporation. And I've spoken, about other issues too, and people just they don't get what I'm actually trying to say, and yeah, I'm just so I'm just so misunderstood. But my view on life is, you just get on with people, you just love people, you just you don't look at people. You don't put labels on people, Like if I'm talking about someone, and this is a very interesting point. If I'm talking about someone, I don't say like the black person, the African person, the Chinese person, the gay person, the lesbian person, the Muslim person, the Christian person. I refer to the person by their name, and if I don't know their name, I'll just say, there was this man, blah blah blah, or this woman, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I don't refer to someone by a label. I don't put any titles on people, and I don't look at them any differently because of their titles. I look at everyone equally, truly equally. Okay, again, regardless of their sexuality, their religious beliefs, their gender, their race, etc. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. As simple as that. I won't look at you any differently, regardless of your beliefs and who you are. And yeah, I think that's the only way that we should live our lives, to be honest with you. Holy shit, there's a lot of comments. The only deadly sin I still suffer from is envy. It's a tough one, actually. You're lovely too. Who, me? I suffer with lust like I suffer with lust like different types. Jeez, that's a very honest fucking hell. That is a very honest thing to admit. Jesus Christ, I admire your strength to admit that in the middle of a live stream. Jesus Christ. Okay. If everyone had love for each other, it would be paradise. It definitely would be. If we become true followers of Jesus, we will live eternal life. Um, yep. I believe in reincarnation. God, I have to come back as a cat. I just want to come back as a cat and just be an asshole. I've been nice. I've been too nice to people in this life. I've been too nice to people. I just want to come back and scratch someone's fucking eyes out. Seriously. Um, I used to before I was a Buddhist. Before what? You were previously a Buddhist. Interesting. It said lust is the main sin for males. So social media nowadays, it's a challenging not to see someone unholy. True, true, true. Thank you for mentioning sexuality. I understand what you're saying. I don't think you are homophobic at all. As a gay guy, I just like to be part of society. Man, that actually makes me sad. That last part makes me sad. The fact that you like, I just like to be part of society. Man, you have every fucking right to be part of society as anyone else does. And I'm going to say that again, Kevin. You have every fucking right to be part of this society and any other fucking society in this fucking any corner of the world. Okay, and you are like anyone else. Well, actually, no, you are who you are. You're unique. Like anyone, you are you. But as in, like, you should be treated. You have every fucking right to be treated exactly the same as anyone else. Do you know what I mean? And you're more than welcome. And thank you for getting it as well, Kevin. Jesus Christ, that actually makes me sad. Like, you are a human being like everyone else. And you've got every right to be treated human. And I would not look at you any differently because of who you have feelings for or how you want to, what you get up to in your spare time, basically. People misunderstand because they take you out of context. That's very fucking true, actually, to be honest. First, I was a Shintia. What the hell is that? Sorry, what's a Shintiast? Then Norse pagan. Then finally, I taught Buddhism. What was this? But then God came to me in a bad time I was going through. Well, it's good that you're in you found your place, more so to speak. That's good. Like, reincarnation is a tricky one for me. I've heard stories of people returning to Earth if they didn't learn the life lessons. Well, shit. What are they going to do? They're going to make me come back as a cat so I can learn to. I don't know. Doesn't want to come back as a cat. I believe the next life is better or worse based on the actions or morals of your previous one. Hmm. I 100% agree with you, Mr. Cage. Mr. Cage. I still respect my past religion. We just all be nice to each other. Exactly. It's as simple as that. Man, it's as simple as that. I could be here until the next 2 hours. It's as simple as what Kevin just said there. You know what I mean? Religious, eventually, to transcend and get enlightenment, you must pass on from human. Just need to be. I just hope I learned what I needed to when I die. I don't want to come back. I do want. I want to come back as a cat, though. I just want to be a cat. I'm going to be honest right here and now. None of us deserve heaven, nor not one human. I agree. I don't hate religion, not even. Oh, sorry, I don't hate anyone, not even the LGBTQ. I don't have. See, think about it. Like I don't like that term. I don't like using that term. LGBTQ. How about saying humans? Because that's what they are. They're humans. They're a human being who likes what they like. I don't hate gays and lesbians. Me also. I definitely don't deserve it. I'm envious. I tend to be selfish. I worry too much instead of trusting God. For the longest time, I was greedy. Greed is a tough one as well, actually. People see me as an orthodox and think, oh, you hate gays, you hate people. That's the thing. People are so simple-minded. And that's the thing, isn't it? They accuse people like you of being simple-minded, but the reality is they're the ones that are actually simple-minded. I'm an Orthodox Christian. I don't hate anyone. Literally, my whole religion is about loving it. There you go. Exactly. Like my aunt is lesbian, so you know what I mean. So there you go. No judgmental. There you go. You know what I think is critical for a better world? We need to listen to people. We need to sit down and listen to people, listen to what they're saying, and I think we'll get on a lot better if we do. This is going to be so satisfying. Killing him with one hit. I think. Oh, sorry, never mind. I thought this was Blue Tista. My aunt is a feminist, lesbian. I don't hate her. I mean, of course you're not going to hate her. She's your aunt. She's your family. You know. My cousin is trans, female to male, and I still love him. Of course you are. You know what I mean? They are a cousin. I don't hate anyone, and that's the best. You know, that's the best way. I think hate is a very strong word, to be honest with you. We should make every Friday Bible study stream. That's fucking hilarious. Maybe I should. I feel a bit emotional right now. I'm not gonna cry, but I'm happy. Oh, that's good. I actually thought I upset you there for a second. I actually genuinely thought that I actually upset you there for a second. So I'm glad that you are maybe shedding tears of happiness because people judge my religion. And people judge everyone and everything, but they will never have the balls to stare at themselves in the mirror and judge themselves. Tears of joy, my friend, talking about God with all of you. So refreshing. And Johnny, I respect you a lot. Thank you. I actually respect you a lot. Like, you know what I mean? For your age, you have a lot of wisdom. You have more wisdom than your entire generation fucking, you know what I mean? And then some. You know what I mean? Thank you. I do my best. Thank you. And you're all great. All of you in the live stream right now. Really great people.
Pizza time! The turtle.
Oh shit. He won't take multiple. God mode does not work for him, unfortunately. I don't hate people I don't agree. Some people about things. Does it mean I hate them? No, exactly. If only more people could see the world like that. You know, no two people are going to agree on something all the time. It doesn't mean they have to fall out. It doesn't mean they have to hate each other. It's just silly, really. You know. I may not agree with gender swapping, but I don't have I don't hate a person because of it. Exactly. I know. I think it's a very like it's a deep topic, isn't it? Like my view is, I think if you were born a male, you know, as a biological male, and you have male genitalia, but literally all of your life, even from a very, very young age, you have felt like you're a female in every way. You didn't watch a TikTok video, you know, about trans people, you know, like like I'm talking now about a very, very young age. You know, you felt, okay, there's something different about me. I'm definitely female. Then that's perfectly fine, you know? Um, but if it's a case like where somebody is like, um, I mean, if they feel like they woke up one morning and they're like, you know what, I'm going to be trans, then that's concerning, you know? Because why would you just have that thought all of a sudden? Why would a thought just pop into your head? That's concerning, personally. Um, for reals, you're very wise. I'm telling you, so wise. I can totally see you preaching when you're older. I don't see many young people like you. Alfie the preacher. It's got a ring to it. I only judge on a person's personality. Um, that's an interesting way of looking at life. Yeah, personality is everything, really. Hate is an energy you shouldn't put out there. If you put it out, it will eventually come back to you. Yeah, it can be a very powerful emotion, that's for sure. Just spread love and receive it. Exactly. I was disappointed watching the Olympics. Then I was called homophobic. Jesus Christ, this is so sad. This is the reality of life right now. You know what I mean? Like someone is disappointed watching the Olympics, and all of a sudden, you're a homophobic. You're a Trump supporter. There's I'm bringing things into it that have nothing to do with it. I bet you believe the world is flat. All this kind of shit. Like it's like, oh my god, you've got labels thrown at you, man. You know, and it's so fucking fucked up. Like, realism is a. Wait a second. Valism is a great YouTube. I strongly recommend these videos on God are very informative. Yes, I actually never heard of that guy. He's such a great guy. He was once a dark joke YouTuber. Now he preaches. Yes, oh my God. But wouldn't you agree though that maybe it's kind of more important to, I suppose, um, oh, I mean, I'm not the biggest religious person going, but for yourselves, would you agree that it's more important to listen to what the Bible says, what God and Jesus said, and not some, preacher on YouTube? Because let me tell you, not all the people quoting religious texts are who they say they are. I'm talking from personal experience as well. Believe me. As you said earlier, people worshipping, Pope. They should be worshipping the Pope. They should be worshipping, Jesus, God Himself.
Turtle.
My God mode attacks. Do you know what's so funny? Do you know what's hilarious? Do you know what's actually Oh my fucking god. Let me say it for a second. Do you know what's fucking hilarious, right? I started the live stream. I started the live stream by activating God mode. And I think it's affected the fucking live chat, to be honest with you. Because we've been talking about God for almost an hour now. Probably more than an hour, actually. That is fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious, man. Oh my god. Man, that is actually really funny. I mean, literally, I've literally activated God mode. Seriously. Oh my god, man. I keep moving my mic, sorry. Let me know if the audio is of good quality. Great guy. He was once a dark joke YouTuber. Now he preaches. Yes, oh my god, the few meme videos he had were so funny. Oh dang, I didn't know that. The Bible over other things. I can't wait to get my first ever Bible. I would have thought you would have had one by now. I'm going to church for my first time Sunday with my mate. Very good. Enjoy, man. Always approach things with discriminant. I think that's what Father Joseph said. I've only been to a Catholic church. I'm excited for what's funny, Johnny. I'm. That's pretty funny. You know how to literally set. I'm telling you, I literally just turned the live chat into God mode as well. Like, I mean, I thought God mode was only going to affect the gameplay. It's affected the fucking live chat as well. Jesus Christ. Most of my family are atheists, or just different religion. And that's perfectly fine because like someone shouldn't be determined by their religion. Do you know what I mean? Church is really fun, honestly. I can't wait. It's also a youth club. Oh, very good. Very good.
Thank you, my turtles.
You are welcome.
There it is.
I'll tell you one thing, I also activated nightmare mode. I better not be getting nightmares tonight. Unhand me. Church is really fun, honestly. I think personally, I don't think it's about going to church, going into a building and reading a Bible, which is a book, paper. I think it's about how you live your life, how you treat yourself, and how you treat people around you, and trying to um, follow the message that comes from the religion that you follow. I think a lot of people out there believe that by going into a building, aka a church, and reading a book, aka a Bible, automatically by default makes you a good person, and that's so wrong. Because like, what if you come out of church and you treat the person beside you like shit, but you spend most of the time in church, like saying your prayers, like your Mother Teresa, you know. maybe I have one or two family members who are Christian that are alive. I probably have a lot of ancestors who are Christians. Interesting. Nightmare mode. Oh, telling you, nightmares tonight now. Just let people know, just in case I'm not. You don't actually have to state that. Like that's the thing about that's it's almost sad like that we have to come out and state these things as well. Like, you know what I mean? I know you're not homophobic. I may not agree with things. Just because you don't agree with something doesn't make you something. That's the only way I can put it. Compared to a Christian church, I feel like the Catholic Church does more, doing the sign of the cross before leaving your seat, bowing before I think all that kind of symbolism thing too, though. I think it's bullshit. Personally, I don't think you have to actually do all this like symbolic shit. Like, let's make you a good person, you know. You don't have to say you're not homophobic. Just don't be homophobic. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. Actually, that's probably true. Actually. Uh, that's true. You can go to church, talk about God, but if you don't actually live up to it, exactly, yeah. People call others it a lot often. They aren't actually being homophobic. Nothing wrong with being said, but yeah, probably right true.
Pizza time!
You purple bastards.
Crush the turtle. Crush the turtle. Crush the turtle. Crush.
So the one hit kill doesn't actually work for the final bosses, which is annoying. Yeah, people are meant to pray to God daily. I agree. All love, brother. Exactly. Thank you for your understanding. We're all cool here. All of you, lovely, cool people. People usually misunderstand me when I say I'm Christian. Yeah, they start saying like, "Oh, does that mean you hate gays?" You know, or shit like that. Like, it's crazy.
The turtle. Crush the turtle.
Are you a Trump supporter? You know, all these kind of things. Like,
Crush the turtle. Crush the turtle. Crush the turtle.
fun fact: this is actually Doom Guy that I'm fighting. He makes a cameo in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Trust the turtle.
You can see he's got the green helmet.
Turtle.
You know, he's got that kind of. He's got like a kind of brownish tint right now
Trust the turtle.
of armor, and of course the super shotgun as well. But I defeated him. Doom guy gets defeated by a turtle. It's a lesser known fact about the game, but you know, facts are facts. Like, you know, thought it was worth mentioning. I have respect for you, Kyle. We've got some lovely, respectful, kind people in the live chat right now. We are having a great talk here. We actually are. Interesting chat. Trust the turtles, boss. Yeah, trust the turtles, boss. About that different beliefs. And you two, Danny, no matter your age, your views or opinions, we always exactly. Everyone is valid. That's an interesting way of putting it. Everyone is valid, and opinions are valid as well. And we're all having respect, full respect. Exactly. Thank you. Off topic, but I had this strange man come into work today. He said him and Trump were best friends, and that he would serve him dinner. That's pretty random. Unfortunately, I'm speaking like I'm over 20, and you speaking like an 80-year-old man in a good way, like, you know, just full of wisdom. Like, I thought you were older too, with the way you write. People usually go, "Ah, that's not nice. That's not nice. That's not good. Fuck them." And then when they called you dumb, you have more brain cells in your baby fucking finger than they have in their fucking so-called fucking brains combined. Because I can get a bit hyper. We all can get a bit hyper. We can all get a bit hyper from time to time.
I'm invincible.
I think my god mode has been damaged. Finally, he died. Fucking Brock Lesnar. That's all I could think of. That's all I could think of. Nothing wrong with being hyper in the same way. We're all hyper. Hyper. And I like joking around. Joking around is a fucking great trait to have. It's a good personality. It means you're fun. You know what I mean? It means you enjoy life. Like, I love a good laugh, but people hate when I do. It's like they just don't like fun people. I mean, it's weird. It's sad. It's miserable. To be honest with you, I mean, to see someone having fun and they have to bring it down, but don't let them bring it down to their miserable level. They just don't understand your sense of humor. That's probably true. I have ADHD, but I need to get it checked out more. We all, no two people are the same. You know what I mean, don't let it define you. You know what I mean? ADHD. Don't let that define who you are as a person, like with anything else in life. Do you know what I mean? It just means that you're different, and it's good that you're different. You know. I wonder. I wonder if Shredder will have God mode damage. Oh God, I want to take him out my kill. Tell you the truth. I have to go to therapy soon. Well, I mean, I hope that goes well for you, man. I mean, it might help. It might help with things. I more than likely have that. I'm almost 100%. I have autism as well, and just the same as Penny. You know what I mean? Don't let it define who you are as a person. God is our main therapist. I like that. That's a nice quote. That's true. God help me out of my greedy. Greed can be a very overpowering thing at times. Great chat with you guys. You're great crack. Great crack. Oh, absolutely. All of you. Great crack. Humor is the spice of life. It certainly is. Very spicy. I love making people laugh. I've been thinking about actually being a clown and doing parties or something. Not crazy parties, though. Well, that should be interesting.
I'm invincible.
No, you're not. Oh my god, I can't even hit him. I can't even hit him. Oh, never mind. Well, that was easy. Much easier than the fucking last two fuckers. That's strange how they made the last boss, the Shredder, like easier in God mode than the last two fucking robots. It would be nice, to be honest. Like in England, there's Buddhist temples. I've been to. I've never actually been to a Buddhist temple. It'd be interesting. And I think it's actually hilarious how I literally activated God mode. I literally have activated God mode. So, KOWABUNGA indeed. So that was another playthrough of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But this time, with God mode activated, not only in the game, but in the live chat. So I was able to defeat the majority of the enemies in this game with one hit. And also there was far more enemies. So I hope that you enjoyed that fresh playthrough compared to the last two sessions. But it's not over yet. To round off the live stream, I have one more new thing to show you. And for that, we are going to go to the Turtles lair of the KOWABUNGA collection. So I am going to, for this live stream, I think I'm just going to show you some manuals. I think they're... Here we go. So this is the... There's actually two of them. Oh no, never mind. That's Turtles in Time. Look, this is literally a scanned-in manual for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. So you can zoom in. So this is obviously the front of it. So Konami, they got the rights to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for this game. 4-player Upright Instructions Manual, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mirage Studios, USA, all rights reserved. Trademark are used, granted to Konami, under license from Mirage Studios USA, exclusively licensed by Surge Licensing Incorporated, Konami Inc. 1989. Konami is a trademark of Konami Industry Corp. So this would have been the manual that would have been given to the arcade companies. It's just pretty cool. And other types, I would love an Orthodox temple. Is there actually an Orthodox temple? Johnny would make a great Orthodox. Thank you. My view of religion is just to spread love to everyone, regardless of who they are. I'm hoping Nightmare Mode doesn't come back to bite. I hope I don't get actual nightmares. Not forcing religion. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know you're not. Going to end the live stream? No, not yet. Not yet. Not quite yet. Maybe another 15 minutes or so. It's quite late. That was hilarious. You are a funny guy, Classic. Thank you. Tonight was great for my mental health, I think. I'm glad for that. I really am. I'm glad for that, my man. It's always important to, look after our mental health. So I'm glad that I was able to help with your mental health. It is nice to open up. It absolutely is. Yes. Oh yeah, the purple emoji on my profile is an Orthodox. I was actually wondering what that was, actually. Looks pretty cool. Keeping things to yourself does mess. It does, because it keeps it all bottled up, you see, and it's never good for any of us. Oh, I was wondering what that... Yeah, me as well. That's why I like confessing to God. Same is not an hour. What, did I call it an hour? I'm half asleep, sorry. Don't say cross. Sorry. I'm tired. Okay, so let's look at the next page. You can hide the controls as well. And you can just turn... There we go. That's a lot of... So these are all the parts. So you've got the red button, the blue button, the yellow button, the violet button, the switch holders, the PAL nuts, the red joystick, blue joystick, yellow joystick, violet joystick, control panel, fuse 1 amp, fuse 4 amp, fuse 5 amp, ISO transfer. I don't know what any of this actually is. It's all jargon to me. Line filter, power supply, coin door, W/meter, with meter, coin door, no meter, marquee bracket, arcade, marquee bracket, obtuse, marquee, plexi, tempered glass, 25-inch monitor, bezel, 25-inch light fixture, light bulb, AC harness, TMNT PCB, TMNT DC harness, TMNT CPO, oh god, TMNT instruction decal, TMNT marquee, TMNT right logo side. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of it. So this would have been given to the arcade companies to basically set up the arcade, set up the game, so us gamers can go into the arcade and cover our sweaty, chocolatey, dirty fingers all over their arcade. The line cord into the noise filter, into the AMT fuse, into the main switch, into the rear door interlock, into the power supply, into the isolation transformer, into the fucking amp fuse, into the monitor, and the fluorescent lamp. As you can see, there's lots to it. That was me. Oh my god. I wouldn't have a clue I was doing. I'd be like, just let me play the arcade, please. Like you thought the first time. I'm so sorry. Spam YouTube buttons if Johnny is literally the best gamer. Thank you, you lovely people. And you are the greatest supporters of YouTube. All of my supporters, all of my viewers, all of my subscribers, whether you are commenting in the live chat or watching the live chat, all of you are legendary. Thank you all. The decals might be nice to look at. Maybe they're actually in this manual. I'd date Johnny if I could. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my days! I'm not reading all this. This is basically the wiring harness. Again, this is all. This is just. This is fucking Japanese to me right now. Like red, white, black, blue, brown. It's like the Matrix. This is the Matrix right now to me. And look at this. Switch settings. On, off, 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I would explode trying to read and understand this. I literally would. I would explode. Human what the fuck is it called again? So yeah, this is very technical stuff. Like this would have to be like for the engineers, like, you know, basically like, I mean, I would imagine that the staff of the arcade machines wouldn't have a clue. So obviously like an engineer would come in to the arcade, get hold of this manual and basically install, look at this, warning, I'll read this. User information, warning, FCC regulation compliance. This equipment complies with the requirements in Part 15 of FCC rules for a Class A computing device. Operation of this equipment in a residential area may cause unacceptable interference to radio and TV reception, requiring the operator to take whatever steps are necessary to correct the interference. That's kind of creepy, actually. Whatever steps required. I mean, I want to know what those steps are, because I'm quite intrigued to know, to be honest with you. Divine Void, are you a boy or a girl? No offense, I can't tell. Very random. Divine Void is a girl. I like to keep things hidden online, but I'll tell you, I'm female. It's 150. I'm asking goofy. They're not goofy questions, genuine questions. Will be 34 next month. No, they're not goofy questions. Jesus Christ, look at this. Ah, lads. How would anyone be able to understand this? Like, I would actually burn the manual, seriously. Konami Industry. But it's so cool though, all joking aside though, it's cool to see this. You know, this is a piece of history, literally. So I thought I'd show this to round off the live stream, to give you something different, you know, give you like a bit of a kind of like backstage, kind of behind the scenes view of the arcade machine. Again, like when Konami's representatives, when Konami employees rocked up at the arcades with this machine, hey, take this machine, and let gamers put all their money into it. You know, again, the technician, the electrician, whoever would come along and set this up, I would imagine it would be a technician, because the electrician might understand electrical parts, but doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to understand how to put an arcade machine together. I don't know what any of this is. That is actually like JAMA. That's all I can read right now, is JAMA. Release date. That's interesting. What is the release date? Where is the release date? Schematic diagram. I feel like you have to be a robot to read this. Look at the show. Oh, I will actually show something else actually as well. Well, not that, but I will come back to the Turtles lair in my final session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But what I will do is go to music. Look at the old like cassette player. So retro, isn't it? Okay, no way, I'll be 15 soon. On a good day, I look like Scarlet from Mortal Kombat 11. Haha, very good. Just stay away from my blood. We have the same nose. Why would I love the character? That's very specific characteristic. That's hilarious. The same nose. I'm 25, so I missed out on a good decade of material we both enjoyed. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, YouTube can fill in the blanks. I'm talking to a bunch of adults like I am one. Well, you definitely have the knowledge of one, that's for sure. So maybe accept my nose and not the haters. This goes to prove the power of video game characters and how much they can influence our lives. I am not even an alien. You are wise beyond your year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. He's Alfie Moon from EastEnders. Agree, divine, well-spoken and articulate guy. Absolutely. Thanks, no one gives me comments like that. That's because they're the dumb ones. You were saying earlier that people call you dumb. Well, they're the dumb ones. You guys may call me Mina. Is it Mina? Mina or Mina? Mina, if you like. It's similar to my real name. Cool. Especially grown-ups. Maybe they feel threatened by your knowledge. That's what it is. I'd like to be 25 again. I'd like to be 10 again, to tell you the truth. Hello, Mina. Guys, I want to thank you guys for a great talk. Really helps me feel more happy. You're very welcome, and I'm glad to hear that. There's actually a song called Alfie by Lily Allen. Really? I don't really listen to her. You guys actually treat me like a person. That's because you are a person, you know what I mean? And I think it's only right that you get treated like anyone else, regardless of, anything else. Yeah, I know the song. I'm just your weird British boy who lives in... Nothing weird about you. Weird is people being exactly the same. That's weird. That's creepy. I used to get bullied for that. Oh shit. For the song, Alfie. Oh shit. I feel bad now for calling you Alfie. Well, I call you Alfie because of the legendary character from EastEnders. So to round up the live stream, let's listen to some music from this game, including this iconic song. Let's listen to... This track. This track will round off the live stream, and bear in mind that my next session will be my final session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then I will move on to the next game. What is the next game? Well, go to my community tab to get a tease, and if you haven't figured it out, I will officially reveal the next game of Classic Hits Gaming very, very soon, but I won't reveal it until then. My lips will be sealed. My lips will be sealed. This has been a very interesting live chat. A very, very interesting live chat. For being British, you know what's amazing? Irish people who hate British people is hilarious. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to pause this. I'll tell you why it's hilarious. Because a lot of Irish people are like, oh, fuck the Brits. Fuck England, fuck the UK, fuck the Union Jack, fuck the royal family, fuck the Queen. Ireland, you never beat the Irish. 5 minutes later, they're watching 5 minutes later, these Irish people are watching English football teams, cheering English football teams, wearing English football jerseys. It's fucking hilarious, and you couldn't make it up. This goes to prove how hypocritical society is. Hey, British people have the best chocolate. The best chocolate? I thought it was like Swiss chocolate was the best. Had that honeycomb candy, and it changed my... Thank you, everyone. You're more than welcome, my good friend. Love and light to everyone. Donny, I wasn't made fun of for the song. It was because of my waist. I see now. It was great to be here. Can't wait for the next game. Thank you so much. My granny was watching an Irish radio making fun of England in the Euros, even though they didn't make it. It's fucking exactly. Oh my god. But seriously, the next time, I want to pause this. Yeah. The next time, right, an Irish person makes fun of you, bullies you for your race, for being British, mention the fact that, say to them, if you don't know, ask them, say, are you into football? Are you into rugby? Are you into a sport? Yeah. How many of those sports are British sports? And you follow them, like Man United, Manchester, Liverpool, obviously, Liverpool. They're all British football teams. They follow British football teams, but then they will bully you for being British. Will they go to a Man United match and bully the team for being British? No, they won't, because they're hypocrites. I don't even hate Irish. My mum's step family is Irish, and my mum, boyfriend, and the Irish are everywhere. We built the world, lads. Thank you so much for a very interesting and enlightening and educational, and more importantly, fun live stream. I think it's fair to say the live chat made this live stream to be quite. Although it was great to stream the game, obviously, I think the live chat just made this live stream. But so I want to end by thanking all of you lovely people, not just the people in the live chat, but the people watching the live chat who may not want to comment. Because if you don't want to comment, that's perfectly fine. No one is forced to comment on Classic Hits Gaming. If you just want to sit back and watch my content without commenting, that's perfectly fine. You're very welcome to each and every one of my live streams. So thank you everyone who watched the live chat, whether you commented or not. I hope that you enjoyed. And this is a great game. It's a fun game. You know, it's an 80s game, 1989 on the arcade, side-scrolling beat 'em up, obviously based off the first season of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A really, really fun game. I used to play this game so much as a kid in the arcade. And it was great to be able to share this game again with all of you lovely, lovely people on God mode. And then to actually activate God mode in the live chat was fucking hilarious. So yeah, again, so my next session will be my final session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And after that, I will move on to the next game on Classic Hits Gaming. And again, if you want to see a tease of what that game is, you can go onto my community tab. I won't reveal it yet, but I will very, very soon. So until then, thank you once again, everyone. Your support very, very, very much appreciated, and I will see you all next time. Let me read the rest of the comments first. And my baby brother is Irish and English. Thank you, Johnny. You are very, very welcome. This has more comments than Mr. Beast. Fuck Mr. Beast. Ah, fake ass motherfucker. I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe and stay blessed, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Good night. God bless you, lovely people. This was like a night at a pub. That was like a fucking Bible study, as Divine said. Have a great weekend, everyone. Yeah, have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back again tomorrow at some stage for the final session of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Goodbye and sleep well.